It was 3 in the morning when my partner and I responded to the call. The dispatcher said locals had reported hearing screams at the old abandoned factory. We were used to calls like this. Teenagers often hung out there and fights were common. We arrived at the factory in just 3 minutes, but the scene was completely silent. No signs of a party, no people. It felt off. We decided to call for backup just in case and began cautiously entering the premises. The factory grounds were as desolate as always. Rusted metal, abandoned containers, and a heavy, unnatural silence. We moved slowly, scanning every shadow. Then, the silence was broken. At first, we heard a series of thuds, as if something or someone was jumping from container to container. Then came the low, guttural growl. It sent shivers down my spine. Looking closer, we spotted blood. The trail led us to one of the containers. We approached carefully. When I opened it, I froze. Inside was a pile of torn bodies. My partner nearly vomited at the sight. We knew backup was already on its way, but I radioed in again to confirm their location. The response came immediately. They were almost there. We kept scanning the area, our nerves on edge. And then, something jumped down from the top of a container. It was a creature. It looked like a wolf but walked on 2 legs. Its glowing eyes stared at us, and blood dripped from its gaping jaws. I reacted instantly, pulling my pistol and firing at it. My partner wasn't as quick. The creature lunged at him, but at the last moment, he fired his shotgun point blank into its chest. The creature collapsed. I ran to my partner. He was hurt but alive. I helped him to his feet, and we both turned to look at the thing we had just killed. It was unlike anything we'd ever seen before. We tried to contact our backup again, but there was only silence on the radio. As we exited the factory grounds, we saw why. The torn bodies of our colleagues were scattered on the ground, and nearby there were 5 more of those creatures. My heart sank. There was no way we could take them all on. We retreated to the nearest container and hid inside, deciding to wait for dawn. Inside, surrounded by darkness and the stench of fear, it felt like the factory itself had claimed us. It wasn't just an abandoned site anymore.